Hello friends, in this video we'll cover the SAT Math Practice Test number 4 solutions for Module 2. This is the official test on the College Board site. You can log on to www.primeaptiacademy.com to access complete free SAT course having all the lecture videos, practice questions and solved sample papers. So this is the first question, pretty straightforward question. It says, the line graph shows the estimated number of chipmunks in a state park on April 1 of each year from 1989 to 1999. Okay. Based on the line graph, in which year was the estimated number of chipmunks in the state park the greatest? So they were the greatest this time around. So year is 1994. Option B, 1994 is the right answer. Now the second question says a fish swam a distance of 5104 yards. 5104 yards. How far did the fish swim in miles? 1 mile is 1760 yards. So 1760 yard is 1 mile. That means 5104. We know that 17 into 3 is 51. So 1760 into around about 3 point, let's say into x is 5104. These many miles. Okay. Now what is x? X has to be around about 3 only because 17 into 3 is 51. So 1700 into 3 is 5100. So x has to be slightly less than 3. So answer option B, 2.9 states slightly less than 3. That is the answer. If you want to find the exact value, you can use this. X will be 5104 upon 1760. Okay. Now it says which expression is equivalent to 12x cube minus 5x cube. Okay, that will be 7x cube. Answer option C is correct here. Now this says that there are two equations, x plus y equal to 18 and 5y is equal to x. What is the solution to the given system of equations? So if 5y is x, I'll put 5y as x as 5y here. So I get 6y is equal to 18 or y is 3. So y is 3, that means x is 15 because 15 plus 3 is 18 or x will be 5 into 3 which is 15 only. So 15 comma 3 is the solution. Answer option A is correct here. Now this question says the point 8 comma 2 in the xy plane is a solution to which of the following system of inequalities. So first one says, so 8 comma 2, 8 is positive, 2 is also positive. So it has to be positive and positive. That means x is greater than 0, also y is greater than 0. Answer option A is correct here. Now this one says what is one possible solution to this equation? So it is absolute value of x minus 5 is 10. So if this is absolute value, so x minus 5 is 10 or x minus 5 is minus 10. If x minus 5 is 10, x is 15 or x is minus 5. So either 15 or minus 5, whichever answer you give is the right answer here. Now this says f of x is equal to 7x plus 1. The function gives the total number of people on a company retreat with x managers. What is the total number of people on a company retreat with 7 managers? So when x is 7 here, that means the total number of people will be 7 into 7 plus 1, which is 49 plus 1, 50. 50 is the right answer here. Now this question says h of x is x square minus 3. Which table gives 3 values of x and their corresponding value of h of x for the given function h? So when x is 1, h of x will be what? If x is 1, h of x means h of 1 will be 1 square minus 3. That is 1 minus 3, which is minus 2. So when x is 1, h of x has to be minus 2. So this is ruled out and this is also ruled out. Now if you look at it, x is 2 and h of x is 1. X is 2 and h of x is 1. They are same in these two cases. So I'll not even check for h of 2. Then h of 3 will be what? How much? H of 3 will be 3 square, which is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. So this is the answer. When x is 3, h of x is 6. So this is incorrect. Answer D. Answer option B is the right answer. Now it says the next question, the function f is defined by f of x is equal to 270 into 0.1 whole raised to x. What is the value of f of 0? F of 0 means x is 0. It is 270 times 0.1 raised to 0. 0.1 raised to 0 is 1 only. That is 270. Answer option D is correct here. Now question 10 says to estimate the proportion of a population that has certain characteristic, a random sample was selected from the population. Based on the sample, it is estimated that the proportion of population that has the characteristic is 0.49 with an associated margin of error of 0.04. So error is 0.04. Okay. Based on this estimate and margin of error, which of the following is most appropriate conclusion about the proportion of population of the characteristic? So first of all, the characteristic value is 0.49 and error is 0.04. It can, what it means is the value can lie between 0.49 plus 0.04 and 0.49 minus 0.04. Okay, because you can have the error on the higher side, also on the negative side, lower side means. So this will be 0.45 and this will be 0.53. So that means the plausible value lies between 0.45 and 0.53. So it says it is plausible that the proportion is between 0.45 and 0.53. That is the correct answer. Now, 11th question, it says a moving truck can tow a trailer if the combined weight of the trailer and the boxes it contains is no more than 4,600 pounds. What is the maximum number of boxes this truck can tow in a trailer with a weight of 500 pounds if each box weighs 120 pounds? So the trailer is weighing 500 pounds, so trailer has to be there. So out of the 4,600 pounds, 500 pounds for the trailer is deducted. So I am left with 4,100 pounds for boxes. Each box weighs 120 pounds. So how many boxes you can have? So that will be 4,100 divided by 120. So this goes 0. This is 2 6 and this is 205. So 205 by 6 is almost equal to 6 3 18, 34 point something. So the boxes cannot be a decimal value. So it has to be maximum 34 boxes. So answer option A, 34 is correct here. Now question 12 says, what is the positive solution of the given equation? So the equation is actually 4x square plus 7x minus 36 equal to 0. Okay, I take 4x square there and minus 7x over there. So this is a quadratic equation. If I factorize it, 4 into 36 is how much? 36 into 2, 72, 144. Okay, and 16 into 9 is also 144. So this will become, to factorize it, I'll split the middle term as plus 16x minus 9x. Okay, so here 4x is common, x plus 4 minus 9 is common, x plus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 9 by 4 or minus 4. We are only worried about the positive solution, so which is 9 by 4. Answer option B. Answer option B, 9 by 4 is the correct answer here. Now this question says the table summarizes the distribution of color and shape for 100 tiles of equal area. Okay, so there are square tiles, pentagon tile, all of them are equal area, red, blue, yellow are there. Total tiles are 100. If one of the tile is selected at random, what is the probability of selecting a red tile? Pretty straightforward. In all, there are 30 red tiles out of a total 100 tiles. So what is the probability to select a red tile? That is 30 by 100, which is 3 by 10. Okay, or 0.3. Now this question says f of x is equal to 2x plus 3. For the given function f, the graph y equal to f of x in xy plane is parallel to line j. What is the slope of line j? So if the graph is parallel to it, the slope will be same as slope of this line, y is equal to 2x plus 3. So slope is given as y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope of the line. So slope of this line is 2. So slope of the line parallel to it will also be 2. So 2 over here is the right answer. Now this question says a proposal for a new library was included on an election ballot. A radio show stated that 3 times as many people voted in favor of proposal as voted against it. So voted against, let's say is x. So voted in favor, VF, voted in favor will be 3x. A social media post reported that 15,000 more people voted in favor of proposal than voted against it. That means 3x minus x is equal to 15,000. Okay, 15,000 more people voted in favor than against it. So difference between voted in favor and voted in against is 15,000. So from here I conclude 2x is 15,000 or x is 7,500. What do we have to find? Based on these data, how many people voted against? Voted against is x, which is 7,500. Answer option A, 7,500 is the right answer. Now, next question says, we have this figure. This is line MN, this is X degree, Y degree, and this is Z degree. This T is the transversal. In the figure, lines M and N are parallel. So M is parallel to N. If X is equal to 6K plus 13, this is 6K plus 13. And Y is equal to 8K minus 29. 8K minus 29. We have to find the value of Z, means we have to find this. So first of all, these two angles are equal. Okay, this is 6K plus 13 and this is 8K minus 29, which is X degree and Y degree. So they are equal. That means 6K plus 13 will be equal to 8K minus 29. Or I can write 2K is equal to 42, or K is 21. Okay, K is 21. So 2K is equal to 42, K is 21. So K is 21, what is X? X is 6 into 21 plus 13. That will be then equal to 6 into 21 is 126. 126 plus 13 is 139. So it is 139. Now this angle here, because M and N are parallel, this angle is same as this angle. So this is 139 degree. This angle is also 139 degree. N is a straight line. So the entire angle should be 180 degree on N. Out of that, this part is 139 degree. The remaining is Z. So Z is how much? 180 minus 139, which is 41. Answer option C, 41 is the right answer. Now this question says, we have in the given solution, P is a constant. The equation has no solution. What is the value of P? If the equation has no solution, that means over here minus 3x plus 21px is equal to 84 it is given. I am saying the equation has no solution. That is possible if I eliminate x altogether from here, because then it will be 0 equal to 84, which is incorrect. So it will have no solution in that scenario. So how do I eliminate x? How do I have 0 on this side? If 21px is equal to 3x, because minus 3x plus 3x becomes 0. So 21px is equal to 3x, x cancels out. So p is equal to 3 upon 21, which is 1 by 7. Answer option B, 1 by 7 is the right answer. Now this question says f of x is equal to x minus 10 times x plus 13. The function is defined by the given equation. For what value of x does f of x reaches its minimum? So this is actually a parabola. So I will expand it. This will be x square plus 13x minus 10x. That means plus 3x minus 130. Okay. So I can do it in two ways. So if I know that this is a parabola, it will be like this only. Okay. It cuts at 10 and minus 13. Okay. X minus 13 and x 10. So the graph will be somewhat like this. This is minus 13 and this is 10. Okay. I have to find this minimum value. At what minimum value it is there. Okay. So to do that, I know I can find it out. If I have this quadratic, I can find out the value of x. That will be the vertex over here, which is given by minus b by 2a. Okay, comma, you get the y value accordingly. So x is minus b by 2a. Comparing the equation ax square plus bx plus c. Here, x will be what then? Minus 3, b is 3, minus 3 upon 2, 8. A is 1, minus 3 by 2. So x equal to minus 3 by 2 is the answer. Answer option D. Okay, if I do not know about the parabola, still I am able to solve it by completing the square. So this is another method I am telling. So here if I complete the square, I can write this as x square plus 3x plus 9 by 4, 3 by 2 square of that. 3 by 2 square is 9 by 4 minus 9 by 4 minus 130. So this becomes x plus 3 by 2 whole square minus 9 by 4 plus 130. Now how to find the minimum value? The minimum value will be then when this square thing is 0, because any other value apart from that, the square becomes positive. So it will be more than the value of 0. So the minimum value attained is minus of 9 by 4 plus 130, and it is attained when x equals minus 3 by 2. So x equals minus 3 by 2. Answer option D is correct. You can solve it through parabola. You can also solve it by completing the squares like this. Now the question 19 says function f of x is given as, again this is a parabola, 1 by 9 x minus 7 whole square plus 3. Okay, this is a parabola with vertex at 7 comma 3. Okay, we know that if a function is f of x equal to a into x minus h whole square plus k, The vertex is given by h comma k. Okay, vertex is where the graph turns. Okay, gives a metal ball's height above ground, f of x. So this is the height. So f of x is the height above ground in inches. X seconds after it started moving on a track. X is the number of seconds after it started to move on the track. Okay, where x lies between 0 to 10. All right. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the vertex of the graph of y equal to f of x in the plane? So if I draw the graph first here, I know the vertex is 7 comma 3. So the graph x is 7 and y is 3. It will be somewhat like this, and it is opening upwards. Why? Because over here a is greater than 0, which is the coefficient of x square, that is positive. So the graph opens up like this. Okay, and this minimum point here is 7 comma 3. So when x is 7, y is 3. That means the minimum height is 3. Okay. Now it says the metal ball's minimum height was 3 inches above the ground. This is the right answer. When I see it, minimum height is 3. Any other height will be more than 3. So answer option A is correct here. Now we look at the next question. It says in triangle JKL, cos K is 24 by 51 and angle J is a right angle triangle, is right angled. What is the value of cos L? Pretty straightforward question. So this is J. J is a right angle triangle. K is here, let's say L is here. So cos of K is 24 by 51. So cos of K will be this Kj upon KL, which is if this is 24, this is 51. Now Lj will be what? Square root of 51 square minus 24 square. What is 51 square minus 21 square? 24 square. 51 square is 2601. 24 square is 576. So if I deduct them, what do I have left with? This is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. This is 0. 2025. This is square root of 2025, which is equal to 45. So this is 45. Lj is 45. So cos of L we have to find. Cos of L will be what? Base, which is Lj upon 51. So it will 45 upon 51. Putting it in the lowest form, 45 goes by 3 gives me 15. 51 goes by 3 gives me 17. So 15 upon 17 is the right answer here. Now this question says minus of x square plus bx minus 676 equal to 0. In the given equation, b is a positive integer. Okay, b is a positive integer. The equation has no real solution. Okay, it has no real solution. What is the greatest value of b? If it has no real solution, the equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c, okay, equal to 0. Okay, here a is equal to minus 1, b is equal to b, which is a positive integer we know, and c is equal to minus 676. Okay. If it has no real solution, that means discriminant of this equation is less than 0. Discriminant is what? B square minus 4ac. Putting in the value, it will be b square minus 4 into a is minus 1 and c is minus 676. So that will become b square minus minus minus. So it is minus 4 into 676. Okay. So this is less than 0 because discriminant is less than 0 if it is no solution scenario. So if b square is less than 4 into 676, that means b lies between square root of 4 into 676 and negative of the square root 4 into 676. So that means b lies between, what is square root of 4 is 2, square root of 676 is 26. So it is minus of 2 into 26. That means over here b lies between minus 52 and positive 52. Minus 52 and positive 52, and b is a positive integer. Okay, if b is a positive integer lying between minus 52 and 52, what is the greatest value b can have? 51. Okay, b is being an integer, the greatest value will be 51, and that will be the answer. Okay. Now this question says, if a new graph of 3 linear equations is created using the system of equations shown. So first of all, this line is shown as the equation. This is one of the lines, and this line is shown as the second line. Okay, these two lines are shown, and another line which is x plus 4y, x plus 4y is equal to minus 16. How many solutions will result in the system of all three equations? Okay, so we have to see that where the third line is. If x plus 4y is equal to minus 16, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 4. When x is 0, y is minus 4. So the line goes from this point. And when y is equal to 0, x is minus 16. That means it will be somewhere here, this point. Till here it is minus 10. So further on this side, it will be minus 16. So this line is somewhat like this. Now if you look at it, these three lines, these two lines intersect there. These three lines, do they ever intersect at a common point? No, they never intersect at any common point. Okay, so if they never intersect at any common point, all three of them will not have any solution for them. So answer option A, 0 is the correct answer. Now this question says f of x is equal to 5470 into 0.64 into x by 12. The function f gives the value in dollars of a certain piece of equipment x months after use. Okay. If the value of equipment decreases each year by p% of its value, then the preceding year, what is the value of p? So first of all, if you put x as 0, if it is 0 months after use, f of x will be 5470. Okay, because 0.64 raised to 0 will be 1. So the value starts as 5470. So if it is a p% annual decline, okay, that means after x months, so x months is first of all how many year? That is x upon 12 years. X months will be x by 12 years. So after x months, I start with 5470 as the value. Why I know starting value is 5470? Because I put x equal to 0 here and I get f of x as 5470. So why x equal to 0? Because at 0 months of use. So you have not used it any time. The starting value of this equipment is 5470. So it is starting value is 5470 and it declines by p%. So it will be 1 minus p by 100 whole raised to power x by 12. Okay, that should be equal to the value given like this, 5470 into 0.64 x by 12. So 5470 gets cancelled. X by 12 is same here. Here it is 1 minus p by 100, here it is 0.64. So what do I conclude? 1 minus p by 100 is equal to 0.64. Okay. So over here, this p by 100 has to be 0.36 because 1 minus 0.36 is 0.64. Okay. So if p by 100 is 0.36, p is what? 36. So there is a 36% decline. So value of p is 36. Answer option C is correct. Now next question says you have this data set A. The dot plot represents the 15 values in data set A. Data set B is created by adding 56 to each of the value on this data set A. Okay. So 56 is added to each value to get data set B. Which of the following compares the median and range of? So first of all, if I add 56 to each value, what is range? Range is max value minus min value in a set. So in a given set, if I increase all the values by the same amount, the range remains the same. So range in data set A and data set B are same. But what happens to the median? If I increase each value of a set by 56, the median also goes up by 56. So in data set B, median goes up by 56, but the range remains the same. So option C says the median of data set B is greater than the median of data set A, and the range of data set B is equal to the range of data set A. That is the correct answer. So answer option C is correct. Now, this question says the equation x square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to 49 represents a circle. This is a circle with center 0, 1 and radius 7. Okay, because it is x minus 0 whole square, so it is 0 and x minus 1 means y minus 1 means 0, 1 is the center and 49 is 7 square. So radius is 7. Circle B is obtained by shifting circle A down 2 units on XY. So from 0, 1, I am going down 2 units. The center goes down to 2 units. Down 2 units means the new center C dash will be 0, comma minus 1. X coordinate remains same. Y goes 2 down, 2 units down. So it will be 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. Which of the following represent the circle? The radius is still same, 7. So the equation will be now x square plus y minus minus 1 means y plus 1 whole square is equal to 49. This should be the equation with the center 0, comma minus 1 and radius 7, which is answer option D, and that's the correct answer. Now this one says two identical rectangular prisms each have a height of 90 centimeters. First of all, rectangular prism is nothing but a cuboid. So each have height of 90 centimeters. So height is given to be 90. Base of each prism is a square. So base is square. Let's say the side is x and x. Okay, so I have a cuboid or a rectangular prism with x, x and 90 as the three sides. Okay. And the surface area of the prism is k centimeter square. So surface area will be 2 times x square plus 90 into x plus 90 into x, that is given to be k. If the prism are glued together along the base, so if they are glued together along the base, the resulting prism, what it will have, the height will double, the other sides x and x will remain the same. So the new prism will have sides x, x and 180 as the sides. Two sides are still x, x. The height has doubled because I have glued the two prism along the square base. So what is the resulting surface area becomes 92 by 47k. What is the length of each side in centimeter of square base? So we have to find x basically. So from the second situation, what I get 2 times the surface area of this will be x square plus 180x 180x plus 180x is equal to 92k upon 47. So from here I know k is this much, so I'll put k as that. So this becomes 2 times x square plus 360k is equal to 92 upon 47 into k is what? 2 times x square plus 180k, 180x, sorry, 90x plus 90x is 180x. So this 2 and 2 goes, okay, this is 360x. So this is 360x. So here this x square, one of the x goes, here x goes, here x square, one of the x goes, and here x goes. Okay. So what I'm left with, 47 into x, 47x plus 47 into 360 is equal to 92 into x plus 92 into 180. Okay. So to solve this, this is 47x plus 47 into 360. So this is 92x. So 92x minus 47x. How much will be that? 92x minus 47x is 45x. And on this side it is 47 into 360 minus 92 into 180. 47 into 360 minus 92 into 180. Now divide everything by 45. 180 by 45 is what? 4. 45 into 2 is 90. 90 into 2 is 180. And this will be double of that, so it is 8. So x is 47 into 8 minus 92 into 4. What will that be? 47 into 8, if I do 8 7s are 56. 8 4s are 32, this is 376 minus 2 4s are 8, 9 4. So 376 minus 368, 8. So x is 8. Each side is 8. Answer option B is correct here. Now this question says 210 is p percent greater than 30. What is the value of p? Very straightforward. 210 is means equal to p percent greater than 30 means 30 into 1 plus p by 100. That is p percent greater than 30. So solving this 30 and this becomes 7. So 1 plus p by 100 is equal to 7. So that means p by 100 is 6, or you say p is equal to 600. 600 over here is the right answer. That is the solution to this set of questions.